breaking news to tell you about this morning that the Bureau of Prisons says it is going to shut down the Federal Correctional Institute in Dublin. The women's prison has been the subject of sexual abuse allegations, and KTVU's James Torres is live from the correctional facility in Dublin, breaking down the reasons for the closure and explaining what will happen to the inmates at that prison. James?
Yeah, Andre, we've talked to a number of lawyers, attorneys who represent women inside this prison who have been involved in some lawsuits surrounding the prison, saying they're pretty shocked to hear the news this morning. There are about 600 inmates at the all-female prison that sits right behind me here in Dublin. Some have already been transferred out of here. The rest could be moved to other facilities by the end of the week. The prison says it won't tell us when or where those women would be going out of security and their own safety. Now, for years, FCI Dublin, they've been making some headlines, especially for its waves of sexual abuse allegations. To date, 8 correctional officers, including the warden, have been charged with sex crimes. 7 have already been found guilty. Most recently, a federal judge assigned a special master to the prison to oversee operations. It's not clear what the special master role will be now, but in an emailed statement to KTVU, the Bureau of Prisons says it is working on deactivation and says the closure may be temporary and will result in a mission change. We asked an attorney suing the Bureau on behalf of incarcerated women about how to interpret that part of the statement.
Not exactly sure how to interpret that. I don't know what that type of mission change could look like or what temporary closure would be. You know, what's clear is what's gone on at FCI Dublin and what continues to go on violates the Constitution and violates the rights of everyone inside. And so the only just outcome here would be closure of the facility and significant releases of everyone inside that has had to experience these constitutional violations.
Now, it's not exactly clear what will happen next to the building of FCI Dublin. Attorneys and inmates speculate it could be transformed to a men's prison, but the Bureau has not confirmed that with us at this time. Now, we've learned the closure shouldn't affect any employees of the prison. They will still plan to keep their jobs. The Bureau did say it would try to keep the women as close to their release locations as possible, but we're already hearing from at least one inmate within the prison saying some of those women have already been transferred far out of state. Of course, this is very much a developing story, news that just broke about an hour or so ago this morning. Once we have more updates, we will bring them to you. For now, we're live this morning in Dublin. I'm James Torres, KTVU.